Go into your thing and to the group thing and tell them live. They probably can hear me talking. Early in. Did you notice how that didn't do that till we started getting down to the nitty gritty? Yeah. Well, that's just the way it is. I'm not going to beat around the bushes for anybody or anything. Yep, back. We'll give it another couple minutes to see if they start jumping back on. I don't know if y'all could hear me or not when I said I'll cut it and then I'll start back again. 4 on, 3 likes. Hmm.
Where she got this shirt?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, kind of more like.
Well, I just noticed it, didn't start doing that until we started getting into the graphics. They can't stand the heat. They need to get out the kitchen. That's what I was always told. Yeah, well, we'll listen to it and then I'll tell it again. Uh, oh, good. Uh, yeah, they don't. He's they 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 don't like it when you get right down to the point or something. Uh, but there ain't no other way to do it with Summer's case. Um,
Know what happened to Summer?
No.
Do you know who took Summer
No.
home when you first come home?
I'm not doing all that. I'm not going all the way back. I can't do this.
So listen, they're trying to.
right off the top, she says, "I can't remember this. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to remember this." She was probably on so many Xanaxes, she didn't know what she was saying that day.
Oh, they're trying to hear it.
It's not helping me.
They might.
There's nothing more to remember. I don't know.
Where I was at while ago saying is she's going to get the stiffest part of the whole deal because she didn't call and report it. Hunter, now that he's an adult, um, and it happened when he was a kid, I they may make him testify against her. They may use something like that for defense and scare him to tell the whole story. I don't have a doubt in my mind about that part. But see, she didn't call when she got home. She didn't even call the police at the time. She called Dunn on a different phone on Messenger. Why that was, I have no idea. But this here will bring you back to what I was trying to tell y'all the other day. A lot of you that's been here a good minute knows about it, and it wouldn't hurt to refresh up about it neither. I've got a video uploaded that is titled something other walkthrough. It may be Summer Wells home walkthrough or something like that. I can't remember. But either way, yeah, I'm back. Either way, look for that video. And I know it. I know that's when that Chris fellow was there, that retired detective, and something other walkthrough anyway. And it would be on videos. It wouldn't on a live, so it'd be in the video section. And just watch that. Use earbuds, and it will blow your mind. That's why, you know, even Jose, he knew that this would soon come out, and they would probably all face, the death penalty or life, whatever. And he ended up taking his own life. A lot of people that had abused, they're scattered out everywhere, so it'd be hard to get everybody. But Candace is going to have it harder than Don. I think I could be wrong. It could be more on Don for doing what he did to Summer after the fact. The gruesomest parts. He could get more time, yeah. So I don't know, but I don't know if Grandis is even if she's still alive. I don't know. If she is, and I mean, even Don and Candace both said that she was bad about slapping and pinching Summer. They can drag her up in the courthouse. She's coming too. But in Summer's case, sorry to say, the worst was before death. Period. Nobody should have had to endure what that child's had to go through. So let's see what they say. And you can tell she's messed up, and she don't want to hear it, and don't even want to think about it. But I believe she's, like I said, she's probably got a summons for a certain date to come to court. And if she don't, then there'll be a warrant put out for her. They'll get her anyway. So I think that's why she's been seen down there in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So
For years of searching.
What happened to Summer?
No.
Do you know who took Summer
No.
home when you first come home?
I'm not doing all that. I'm not going all the way back. I can't do this.
So listen, they're trying to help. They're trying to heal.
It's not helping me.
It might.
There's nothing more to remember. I don't know.
For years of searching, for years of unanswered questions. And now, the unthinkable has happened. 5-year-old Summer Wells, missing since June 15th, 2021, may finally have been found. But the circumstances are deeply disturbing. In the dense forest of Hawkins County, Tennessee, investigators move carefully through underbrush, flashlights cutting through the dim light. Drones sweep overhead, and search dogs trace faint scents along tree lines and creeks. Every step is measured, every pause heavy with anticipation. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has confirmed that human remains were discovered at a remote site, believed to be Summer Wells. The news shocked the community. Families who followed the case for years now face a mix of grief, relief, and disbelief. Social media erupted instantly, debates raging over what really happened. Investigators are meticulously cataloging evidence, cross-referencing it with every tip and lead collected since 2021. Paths once thought irrelevant are retraced, and dense thickets and abandoned structures are combed again. The questions remain. How did this happen? Why did it take 4 years for the truth to emerge? And what secrets were hidden during those years of silence? For the first time in years, the search for answers has a tangible focus. Summer Wells, whose laughter once filled these hills, is at the center of a story now entering its most critical and haunting chapter. It was a remote, wooded area just over a mile from the home where Summer was last seen. Investigators moving carefully through the thick underbrush stumbled upon what appeared to be evidence of foul play. Broken branches, disturbed soil, and personal items scattered across the forest floor suggested something tragic had occurred here long ago, hidden beneath the dense canopy of trees. Every movement was cautious, deliberate. Investigators knew that
I know what that was. It was the old couch that was in the basement. Now, I know some of you just jumped on, but I've got a video. It's not a live video. It is just in my video section. It's titled "Something Other Walkthrough" with Summer Wells walkthrough or Summer Wells home walkthrough or something. Anyway, you'll see something other typed up there walkthrough. Watch it. If you got earbuds, use them.
even the smallest misstep could destroy vital clues. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation confirmed the severity of the discovery. TBI's spokesperson, "We are treating this as a homicide investigation. The remains have been sent for forensic testing to determine cause of death."
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did all 3 children say? I asked all 3 children the other night, have they been taken by doctors and authorities? And what did they all say? They said, yeah.
For over 4 years, the nation had held its breath, following every lead, tip, and reported sighting, hoping for news that never came. Communities rallied, volunteers scoured forests, and authorities coordinated massive searches, all in the desperate hope of finding Summer alive. Every dead end, every rumor, and every inconclusive result had only deepened collective anxiety. Now, the silence has been broken, but with this breakthrough comes more questions and answers. How did this tragedy occur? What events led up to it? And why did it take nearly 4 years for investigators to uncover the truth? The discovery of the remains doesn't just mark the end of the search. It signals the beginning of a painstaking effort to reconstruct the final moments of a little girl whose life was stolen. As forensic teams work to confirm identities, determine the cause of death, and piece together the sequence of events, the community grapples with a mixture of relief, sorrow, and shock. The once quiet woods of Hawkins County are now the focus of intense investigation, with every detail meticulously documented, every trace carefully analyzed. For Summer's family, friends, and the nation that watched this case unfold for years, the reality is chilling. A young life lost, answers long delayed, and the haunting knowledge that the truth had been hidden just out of reach. For over 4 years, the world had waited. Now, the story of Summer Wells is entering its most critical, haunting chapter, one that promises answers, but at a devastating cost. Authorities are meticulously combing the remote wooded area, analyzing every scrap of evidence with painstaking care. Every tip collected since Summer Wells vanished, every witness account, and every lead that previously seemed insignificant is now being re-examined. The search that began in 2021 has shifted dramatically. What started as a search for a missing child is now a high-stakes homicide investigation, with forensic teams working around the clock to reconstruct the final moments of Summer's life. Experts note that the secluded location of the remains strongly suggests deliberate concealment. Hidden over a mile from the Wells family home, the site indicates someone went to extraordinary lengths to obscure the evidence. Broken branches, disturbed soil, and scattered items suggest calculated efforts rather than chance. Criminologists, the positioning of the remains indicates planning. This was an accident, and that changes the focus of the investigation entirely. Detectives are revisiting past statements, alibis, and timelines, cross-referencing new evidence with years-old tips. Even previous
Crimination is cousin to cremation. Hey, Carol. Trust me, they tried everything they possibly could.
dismissed leads are being reconsidered. The discovery confirms that Summer's disappearance involved deliberate actions meant to hide the truth, raising chilling questions. How did this happen? Who knew? And why did it take so long for the truth to emerge? As investigators continue their work, the search for justice for Summer Wells enters a critical phase. Each new detail brings a nation closer to understanding the tragic events that stole her life, while the community waits for answers that have been 4 years in the making. As news of the discovery spreads, the community is gripped by a mix of shock, grief, and disbelief. Online forums, social media platforms, and local gatherings are flooded with theories and speculation. Some ask if Summer may have wandered off and met a tragic accident, while others insist foul play was involved from the very beginning. Every comment, every post, every discussion reflects the tension, frustration, and hope that has built up over more than 4 years of uncertainty. Neighbors and local residents describe the atmosphere as heavy, haunted by the memory of a little girl whose laughter once filled the streets of Hawkins County. Parents whisper warnings to their children, while friends and family of Summer desperately search for meaning in the new revelation. The lines between hope and heartbreak blur, as people try to reconcile the possibility of closure with the chilling reality of what investigators are uncovering. Local resident, we just want answers. We've waited long enough, we need closure. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation continues to emphasize the importance of public assistance. They are urging anyone with information, no matter how small or seemingly unrelated, to come forward. Every tip, every memory, every overlooked detail could provide a crucial piece of the puzzle. Investigators stress that even minor observations from neighbors, hikers, or passersby can help corroborate timelines, identify suspects, or reveal hidden evidence. For a community that has waited years for clarity, the call to action is urgent. The hope is that public cooperation will finally help investigators bring justice for Summer Wells, shed light on the tragic circumstances of her disappearance, and provide long-sought answers to a nation that has held its breath since June 15th, 2021. Every shared piece of information could be the key to unraveling a case that has haunted Tennessee and captured the attention of the entire country. For Summer's family, the discovery of these remains may finally bring answers, though the emotional burden is immense. Across Hawkins County, streets and public spaces have been illuminated with candlelight vigils and memorials as friends, neighbors, and even strangers come together in grief and solidarity. The community, haunted for years by unanswered questions, now grapples with the weight of the truth while still seeking justice for the little girl whose disappearance captured national attention. Her mother spoke publicly, her voice trembling with sorrow and determination. We just want the truth. We want justice for Summer. After 4 long years of searching false leads and lingering uncertainty, this chapter may finally be closing. Yet the story of Summer Wells leaves a lasting mark, not only on her family in Hawkins County, but on the nation as a whole. Her disappearance, the relentless investigation, and now the devastating confirmation remind us of the fragility of innocence, the enduring impact of loss, and the lengths communities and authorities go to in pursuit of truth and justice. Even as answers emerge, the echoes of her absence will be felt for years to come, shaping how the public remembers Summer and the case that gripped the nation. The investigation is far from over. Forensic teams are carefully analyzing every detail, examining each piece of evidence with precision. Every lead, no matter how small, every witness account, every tip collected over the past 4 years is being re-examined, because even the tiniest clue could be the key to understanding what truly happened to Summer Wells. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is urging anyone with information to come forward. Whether it's something witnessed years ago or a small observation that seemed unimportant at the time, investigators stress that no detail is too minor. Every contribution can help reconstruct the timeline, uncover hidden evidence, and bring the investigation closer to justice. Because after 4 years of silence and uncertainty, the truth about Summer Wells may finally be emerging, and the pursuit of justice, long delayed but never abandoned, cannot and will not wait any longer.
Now, the thing about that is, that was uploaded over a month ago. We talked about the silence for Jack and Lily and, for Summer. You know, they they'll tell, like they done have that, they have found these kids. But that's as far as it'll go until after court, after they go before a grand jury, then they can't stop the media from slipping somebody in with a camera maybe inside of a pocketbook or a pocket or something like that. And that's when it'll all be told out. And this has went way too far. And like I said, they tried everything they could possibly do to your Thanksgiving. Is this coming Sunday and Monday? When did I forget ours. Uh, but anyhow, like I said, right now, Summer's happy, you know, unless somebody brings up like I did that day about her shoes. She's highly ticked about that.
About her shoes?
Sometimes it's the small things that matter the most. And between her pretty little red shoes and her puppy Yucky, that's
Yucky.
his name was Lucky, but she couldn't say Lucky. She called it Yucky.
That's cute.
And you know, as long as there's breath in me, like I said, I will always talk to Summer. But I've also got to keep my word as well. I said once Summers took care of and laid to rest, then I would start with Rose. I gave my word and I won't go back on it. I know where she is. I know what's done happened. And it will be something that I will end up having to drive to and go into a police station with this kind of info. It's going to kind of be like a shock of the system. A lot of them are not going to want to believe it, but I'll take them to where she's at, and it'll be their job to get the bone fragments out. That's their problem. But I'm going to keep my word, and that's just what we'll do. But anybody that wonders about these children, Summer, Jack, Billy, they're done found. It's time to, like I said, start looking into some new ones, some new cases, some that's kind of hot right now. So if any of you can come across any clips that tells a lot of detail about the person missing or whatever, or that was murdered or whatever, as long as they're above 5 years of age, and try to make sure they speak English, because I know very little Spanish, and most people don't like what I know about Spanish. Uh, but that's just the way it's got to go. We just got to move on and do some more. But as long as we're doing this, Summer will always come through and speak to us. Uh, it won't make no difference, even if they have already laid her to rest. Being over a month ago, they probably have. They're just not gonna let nobody know where. Well, as far as Summer goes, we've all heard what went on way before her death ever took place. Um, and we've heard that could not be the only death that's taken place on that property, or Jody Sue is either one. Um, but our whole goal was to get Summer found and laid to rest properly with some respect. And you know these these children, they can't have no open caskets. They got to be cremated. Um, I I just wonder, because I heard tell that less than about 3 weeks ago that Candace was in Chattanooga, Tennessee, at a Dollar General down there, and I'm just wondering if her summons for court is for here in October. Um, I believe that's why she wanted to try to get away and go somewhere else. But she's not going to be able to escape at this time. Well, she could be. Georgia Line's just right there, 10 minutes away. But she was seen at the dollar store there in Chattanooga, Tennessee. About 5 minutes up the interstate. Well, the next exit is Georgia. When I had my white car, we could be headed to Tennessee or whatnot, and 2 times it would say "Welcome to Georgia," and 2 times it would say "Welcome to Tennessee," and then it would give you the time change on it. You remember it doing that?
Yep. It kept getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
I kept telling it to shut up.
So if the word's done got out that she's up in Georgia, then that's probably why she's doing a lot of her running around and whatnot down there in Chattanooga, uh, thinking that may save some time. That's what I hear. Uh, I have no idea. don't even care. Tell you the truth. Um, People are crazy anyway. But anyhow, we know that these babies has been found, and like I said, this one here for summer was over a month ago. So I'm, you know, she's laid to rest wherever she's at, and with what's happened and how it's blew up to publicity, um, they would never share the main spot where she resides. Uh, and that's going to be the same way with Jack and Lily. It'll be done when least expected, and nobody know exactly where they're laid. In criminal cases like this, I didn't know it either, and it wasn't like this till about 5 or 6 years ago. But dealing with a child or teen, they can do that. The state attorneys can have it to where they can book it uh, at nighttime, where people can go and bury the deceased and not be out and about in public in the daylight getting seen. You know, um, yeah, it's something else, guys. I'm telling you. So now, like I said, we need to start trying to help some new ones. So if any of you can find anything up on some new ones that you can click on and it talks about it, do it that way, because I can't have sit and read them things. And don't forget that on my video section, it's called something other. Um, Hang on, let me do this real quick. I might can uh, pull it up like this. Walk through a Summer Wells home.
Through of Summer Wells' home.
Just bear with me a minute, guys. Let me. Hang on a minute, guys. JD's Paranormal videos.
JD's Paranormal.
JD's Paranormal Summer Wells home walkthrough.
JD's Paranormal Summer Wells home walkthrough.
Summer Wells home walkthrough with retired Chris investigator.
Summer Wells home walkthrough with retired Chris investigator.
I forget his name. Ain't it? That may be his name. Oh, let me try this real quick and see what just comes of it. Let's see. Walk through Summer Wells home from JSV.
Walk through Summer Wells home from JSV.
I'm forgetting how you say that, Chris McDonough? No, Chris McDonough. Summer Wells walked through with Chris McDonough.
Summer Wells walkthrough with Chris Dunno.
I don't know if I'm even saying it correctly.
Get $20 off 5 cans of Zyn when you take the Zyn 10
Hang on a
challenge.
second.
Try it for 10 days.
I'm Chris McDonough, a retired homicide detective. I've interviewed thousands of people, from serial killers. You get here about, if you remember. Yep.
We're nicotine vapes. Sally, if she wanted her, I went everywhere looking. She don't know.
Well, where's the one with the walkthrough? I know if you go on my videos, if you go on my videos and scroll as far as you can, I don't know how long it's been, a year, 2 years, I don't remember, but it's something other walkthrough. You can find it. Oregon, Chiron, Foreman last seen 2010. Well, if it's hot and it's new right now and people are searching, send me a clip on it.
You're here and to talk about summer and to.
So I've even come to a conclusion maybe one of them people have snatched her.
Oh, interesting.
Because they were all the way up here.
Yeah, I see those, the path down there. I see the tracks down there.
Yep.
You over there.
And they were all the way up here to my light pole.
I want y'all to be able to watch the video I uploaded. And just with this one right here, to that Chris whatever, inside Summer Wells' home with this Chris feller, I'll be able to pick out the yeah, everybody did. You'll be able to hear EVPs. You'll be able to see her spirit. It's just insane. So you guys really need to find that video. And I could do if I had time to stay here and scroll through everything. But I think this is the one that it was playing on my TV, and I ended up filming it. And then I edited it to where you could hear. Well, I time stamped it, what you would hear at a certain time.
Okay, and you told TBI all this, right?
I told TBI this, yes.
Okay. And yeah, I can see the cars going by. That is not.
And I opened both doors. It's really hard because this lawnmower here. But I opened the doors up and I shook her. I said, "Wake up, we're at home." She jumped right up.
Okay.
Like nothing.
You a dadgum lie. Tell him wake up. Jumped up like no kind of business. Her brother went out there going to wake her up, and Candace told him plainly, she's not asleep.
Uncle there, and
she lies better than that rope on the floor.
Went in there, and he got the boys, and they were sitting at the table.
Too stupid.
And I said, "Come on, let's get the groceries out." And we brought them all in the house, went through them all, did all that.
And this is her. That's her swing.
That's her swing right there.
Come show me her swing. Why is this? And who's this?
That is Smoking Boots. That's my boy's cat.
And how many dogs do you have here on the property? About.
Honestly, I don't know because people just keep dropping them off.
Hi. I know. Is just so important for. Is just so important for her.
Right when they get ready to walk in the home.
All the kids did.
You'll hear a child say, "Get up."
I don't want to talk about the boys right now because I know that's, a tough another part of your heart. Okay. and that's none of my business.
Right.
I'm not here for any
It's
of
not
it. You know what I
for-
mean? I'm
for
not here to
summer.
judge anybody, right?
Right.
I'm here to talk about Summer
Yep.
and help you find Summer, okay? And help anybody help
Right.
find her, okay? That
Yeah.
messaging. Okay, so you go into the house.
Go in the house and
Can I follow you in, or you comfortable with that? Huh?
I don't know what about still the cat food.
And is this they're gonna attack me?
No.
Oh, I was just I'm
Listen
teasing.
for this.
I'm teasing. The dog's
DVD.
gonna attack me.
They're harmless.
So this is the
Yeah.
the scaffolding you're talking about.
Yeah, that's my that's
Okay, so she comes up, jumps up, and goes right in.
Yep.
Okay. How many cats? You know what? You should have like a zoo license. You know, I'm seeing all kinds of
No.
critters, which is good. Okay, where's Summer's bed?
Oh, it's in the basement.
Got it. Okay. So what happens when she comes in? The boys are playing where?
No, the boys are actually sitting here,
Okay.
and they're actually sitting right here at the table watching TV.
Okay, so they're at the table.
Yeah,
Watching TV. Okay.
They were all locked in. Nobody could get in. Nobody could get out. Kind
Okay.
of thing.
Now who's this on up here?
That's my little sister that's missing.
Oh, that's Rose.
That's Rosie.
Oh, wow. Wow. And how many of them?
The dogs go in every different.
Yeah, I
way.
saw the dogs came out of the
Yeah.
window.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
that
were-
one ain't. I think it's only like 25. I think.
Okay.
But yeah, they go down that trail with their dirt bikes and then come back up on the road, up on the driveway, and go around and stuff.
What was it about this swing that is just so important for her?
She liked it. She just liked the swing. All the kids did.
And help you find Summer, okay? And help anybody help
Right.
find her, okay? That
Yeah.
messaging. Okay, so you go into the house.
Go in the house and
Can I follow you in, or you comfortable with that? Huh?
I don't know what about still the cat food.
And is this they're gonna attack me?
No.
Oh, I was just I'm teasing. I'm teasing. The dog's gonna attack me.
They're harmless.
So this is the
Yeah.
the scaffolding for swing.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having.
Is that what they say that it's not a cats. You know what? You should have like a zoo. Candace, just now. I don't want to talk about the boys right now because I know that's a tough another part of your heart. Okay. And that's none of my business.
Right.
I'm not here for any of
not
it. You know what I mean? I'm
for
not here to
summer.
judge anybody, right?
Right.
I'm here to talk about Summer
Yep.
and help you find Summer, okay? And help anybody help
Right.
find her, okay? That messaging. Okay, so you go into the house.
Go in the house and
Can I follow you in, or you comfortable with that? Huh?
I don't know what about still the cat food.
And is this they're gonna attack me?
No.
Oh, I was just I'm teasing. I'm teasing. The dog's gonna attack me.
They're harmless.
So this is the
Yeah.
the scaffolding you're talking about.
Yeah, that's my that's
Okay, so she comes up, jumps up, and goes right in.
Yep.
Okay. How many cats? You know what? You should have like a zoo license. You know, I'm seeing all kinds of
No.
critters, which is good. Okay, where's Summer's bed?
Oh, it's in the basement.
Got it. Okay. So what happens when she comes in? The boys are playing where?
No, the boys are actually sitting here,
Okay.
and they're actually sitting right here at the table watching TV.
Okay, so they're at the table.
Yeah, they come
Watching
in and
TV.
get 'em.
Okay.
They were all locked in. Nobody could get in. Nobody could get out.
Okay. I'm not here to judge anybody, right?
Right.
Oh, that's Rose.
That's Rosie.
Oh, wow. About the boys right now.
I don't know what about still the cat food.
And is this they're gonna attack me?
No.
Oh, I was just I'm teasing. I'm teasing. The dog's gonna attack me.
They're harmless.
So this is the
Yeah.
the scaffolding you're talking about.
Yeah, that's my that's
Okay, so she comes up, jumps up, and goes right in.
Yep.
Okay. How many cats? You know what? You should have like a zoo license. You know, I'm seeing all kinds of critters, which is good. Okay, where's Summer's bed?
Oh, it's in the basement.
Got it. Okay. So what happens when she comes in? The boys are playing where?
So the boys are actually sitting here.
Okay.
And they're actually sitting right here at the table watching TV.
Okay, so they're at the table.
3210. Hey, if you go to my video section, I don't remember if it's under JD's Paranormal or not, but it all combines together. Well, if you'll go down through there, you'll hear as soon as they walk in that door, get up. Then, just then when they was talking about her room, I heard her tell him, hey. And when they get in the basement, there's more as well. And I think there's more before they go down in there.
Yeah,
Watching TV. Okay.
We were all locked in. Nobody could get in. Nobody could get out.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Now, who's your son up here?
That's my little sister that's missing.
Oh, that's Rose.
That's Rose.
Oh, wow. Wow. And who's the guy?
That's her ex-husband.
Wow. Do you think he had anything to do with that?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to go there.
Can't say.
How's your mom deal with that?
It's difficult.
Yeah, I know. You know I know, right? So, okay, watching TV, where's Summer?
Summer, she was with me.
Okay, so walk me through that.
All right, well, we walked up in here and we got Josie, Wyatt, and Waylon, the boys.
Right,
Well,
you put the groceries down, right?
Yeah, well, we went back out and then we brought the first and put them down. And then Mom, she went and took her stuff to her house and put her stuff away.
Okay.
And then, of course, me and Summer went back.
Okay, it'll be coming up because she went back outside to tell the story that she helped her mom put on her knee brace. When they walk back in the house, that's when you'll hear, get up.
Over, put our stuff away.
Okay.
Bear with me.
You went back in.
Yeah, me and Summer went back in the house. And then we were just doing normal stuff.
Okay.
On the house like we normally do. And I come out, Mom was sitting there at the time I come out and I'm standing here. I was like, what are you doing? What are you staring at? She's like, these plants, I gotta get them transplanted. I was like, oh, Summer will help us. So I went back in. By that time, she was sitting on the floor playing with her toys.
Right here?
No, in the kitchen where we were just at.
Okay.
She was actually sitting on the floor playing with the toys.
If you got your earbuds, put them in.
At that time. I said, Summer, you want to help plant flowers? And she jumped up, left her toys and us, of course. That's good.
Yeah,
So we
well,
walked
that's
over
what kids do. It's their job.
What?
Okay.
We walked over here and we transplanted these cactuses from the little pots that they were in. We transplanted these ones here into this bigger pot and that one into that bigger pot. And then she took the rocks that we've gotten from different gem mines when we went up to Gatlinburg and stuff.
Okay.
And she's the one that spreaded all the rocks around in here. And then she put her puppies in here. She wanted Chase in there, you know.
Okay.
That was cool.
Where are those puppies now?
What do you?
Oh, the little puppies, the real
Yeah,
ones.
these little.
Oh, yeah, those little guys. Oh, that's Paw Patrol.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the police one.
Yep, that's Chase. He's always on the case.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I see another one over here.
She put him in there. Look, you're on the cactus.
Okay.
With the boys.
Okay. You walked into the house.
I walked into here.
Did you hear that? Get up. 2840.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it wasn't
And that-
2840.
went through here and mowed.
It might have been 1840.
Into Paw Patrol, I see
Yeah,
that.
I've been collecting from day one. And these are all her little ponies that I've bought. And then these are them girls that she likes.
Well, this makes sense now, see?
And then I yelled, I said, Summer, Summer. And I listened for a minute. And I didn't hear nothing. So I went like this, because this is how I would get down here.
Yeah.
She was with me.
Okay, so walk me through that.
Alright, well, we walked up in here and we got Josie, Wyatt, and Waylon, the boys.
Right,
Yeah.
you put the groceries down. Right. It's just so important for her.
She liked it. She just liked to swing.
I'm teasing. The dog's gonna attack me. So,
I stopped at her house to put her stuff away.
okay,
And then, of course, me and someone went back over to put our stuff away.
okay. You went back in.
Yeah, me and someone went back in the house. And then we were just doing normal stuff.
Okay.
Around the house like we normally do. And I come out, Mom was sitting there. Now I come out and I'm standing here. I was like, what are you doing? What are you staring at? She's like, these plants, I gotta get them transplanted. I was like, well, someone will help us. So I went back in. By that time, she was sitting on the floor playing with the toys.
Right here?
No, in the kitchen where we were just at.
Okay.
She was actually sitting on the floor playing with the toys at that time. I said, someone will help plant flowers, and she jumped up with her toys, and that's cool.
Yeah,
we
well,
walked
that's
over
what kids do. It's their job.
What?
Okay.
We walked over here and we transplanted these cactuses from the little pots that they were in. And transplanted these ones here into this bigger pot and that one into that bigger pot. And she took the rocks that we've gotten from different gem mines when we went up to Gatlinburg and stuff.
Okay.
And she's the one that spreaded all the rocks around in here. And then she put her puppies in here and she wanted Chase in there, you know.
Okay.
That was cool.
Where are those puppies now?
What do you,
Oh, the little puppies. The real
yeah,
ones.
these little.
Oh, yeah, those little guys. Oh, that's Paw Patrol.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the police one.
Yep, that's Chase. He's always on the case.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I see another one over here.
She put him in there. Look, you're on the cactus.
Okay. Don't take those out, okay?
No, I leave them right there.
I know.
No one in my mom's world. We can't get in there.
Yeah, that's fine. Went in
We
there.
went in there and got some candy and stuff. She gets from grandma.
Okay.
And I said, well, I'm going to go back over to the house. She wanted to go back, so I said I'd go back, you know.
Okay.
And I brought her, I literally walked over to here. Like literally walked right to here where I could see the boys and on the kitchen table.
Got him.
And I watched her walk in there. And afterwards, when she was already in there, I walked up like, quiet. And he looked at me and said, watch Sissy, I'll be right back.
Listen.
I'll be right back. And that's when I walked back over to my mom's.
Okay.
And I was fixing her brace and stuff like that. And I said, well, Mom, I got to go back over with the kids. And that's when I come back up into the house.
Okay.
With the boys.
Okay.
Not that.
You walked into the house.
I walked into here.
1704. 1704. Yeah. At 1704. But I'm telling you, if y'all find my video, you'll hear a lot more. But I'll pinpoint some of these out. Yeah.
I walked in here and them three were sitting right here in front with their eyes glued to the TV, like always. And I said, boys, where's your sister at? Well, she just went downstairs, Mom, to play. So I went over here like this. So this is where the stairs are.
Okay.
It's actually down under there.
Oh, down into her
Down into
bedroom.
our bedroom, and then hers is on the other side.
Oh, okay, in the basement.
Yeah, in the basement.
Well, this makes sense now, see?
And then I yelled, I said, Summer, Summer. And I listened for a minute, I didn't hear nothing. So I went like this, because this is how I always get down here.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to come down here or not.
Well, I got to be tiny to get in there?
No, you can easily.
Can we come in from the other side?
Well, we can, but it makes more sense if you went this way.
Okay, I'll follow you. Oh, man.
No, my 6 foot husband can fit down here. You can.
Huh?
My husband's 6 foot. I know if he can fit, you can.
This? Oh, my gosh. Way to go.
This is my husband's room.
Okay.
And over here, well, it's a mess again.
That's all right.
But this is where Summer and little Waylon was. Because Waylon's only 9.
Okay.
And they stayed down here. And these are all her toys, all her Paw Patrol, all
All her movies. She's got a movie about the
The
Savior.
boys I brought back down here after she went missing because I didn't want them upstairs by themselves anymore.
And this is all her toys.
These are all her toys. All these toys that are down here are dang are all hers, except for like the trucks and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the game system. That's the boys'.
Okay.
But them are all her toys.
Well, she's really into Paw Patrol. I see that.
Yeah, I've been collecting from day one. And these are all her little ponies that we've bought. And then these are them girls that she likes. New fashion. I don't know what they are, little princesses or whatever. She's like all kinds. Here's one of them bracelets.
Oh, this is one of them what do they call these? Oh, this is little pony bracelets.
Yeah, I don't know what they were really called. But she liked them, and so I just, every time I go outside, I'd buy her what she wanted.
Okay.
You know, whenever I got a little bit of money, I spent it on the kids.
Yeah, this is her. I understand her now.
Yeah.
Even better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is really important.
But yeah, I come down and I searched. I looked up underneath the beds under there. We can't really get on. I can't get on there.
Yeah, yeah.
But I looked under there, looked under every blanket I could possibly look under.
Yep.
And then I come over here and I look on both sides and see nowhere. And I don't recall if this was locked or not. I don't recall that.
Okay.
But I know, it's hard on me. But I know I did come out here and I said, Summer. Because sometimes she'll sit right here and just sit here and play just for, you know.
It's darker than what I remember on that. Well, they have, love. Finally. Anyway, back to what I was saying was, and welcome, Angel. If you like my content, give me a subscribe. And a like button. On the video of this, I didn't want to watch it because, like I said, I don't like my mind being tangled up by somebody else's thoughts. But when I heard Summer's EVP, I started watching. I turned my camera on. And you'll see that I'm filming it in front of the big screen. And when you get down into the basement part there, when she's over there leaned down kind of like where she's showing the toys were and all that stuff, when he looks around, pans around and comes back toward Candace's way, you can see her little spirit walk right through that wall, right on the other side of Candace. It's just something else, guys. But yeah, they have found Summer's remains. Not everything, but they have Summer. 4 or 5 years now to do that when this could have been done. So I didn't get brought in on Summer situation to 8 or 9 months in. Matter of fact, I had a woman up in Canada to call me and ask me if I'd be willing to try on that one. I said, sure would. Um, yeah, they found her. Um, just remains and but just not everything. There's still a black bag at Eastman Dam. Um, it we've been working. I don't know if you've been hearing anything of Jack and Lily Sullivan from Nova Scotia, Canada, or not, but we've been working with them. They've been found. Uh, let's see. They've been found. Summer's been found. Kylie Rodney's been found. Gabby Petito's been found. Dylan Rounds has been found. Um, Harmony Montgomery's been found. Layla Santinello. Um, her remains were scattered, but they've got her. Um, they've just been so much going on. Um, I tell people all the time, I can't do it one at a time. I mean, I hate that it's that way, but it is. Um, but I don't like to be influenced. Yeah, they have been found. Finally. Finally. Uh, I don't to listen to other people's accusations and whatnot and this and that. I want to hear, and well, one reason why we listen to like little clips of them, and then I start asking the children questions, and yes, she's been found.
Doesn't it help you when you do that?
Huh?
Doesn't it help you when you do that?
Help me how?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Help?
I'm talking about listening to clips like that first.
Yeah, because that way I can prove if uh, that. Yeah, there's several of them up through here live in Canada. Uh, Listen to these right here, and then uh, when we speak to the children, then that tells us what part of junk they lie about. And they have told everything in detail. Very, very disturbing. That's right. And they come over here and get what they can here and take it and put it on their channels and try to twist the words around. Um, but saying that Jack and Lily have not been found, yes, they have, most indefinitely. Uh, that's the only thing so far that they've even shed RCMP is shed any light of right now. Everything else has been AI'd and just edited, plumb ignorant. Uh, like they said that uh, they were found October 16th, and we know that it was any October 16th, and but then they started talking truce, and everything that the children have said has already been proven. We got everything from day one up to 8 days worth. We got everything from the children, and we already knew what had happened. Um, but yeah, like Mimi Jean here, she's from Canada. There's some more up through there from Canada. Um, so trust me, you're not the only one. Um, and yes, Mimi, Summer has been found. Uh, they, of course, had to do, you know, cremation, and like I said, I didn't know this was a thing either up till, you know, pretty recent. That when it's something like this, like a child or a teen or something, a lot of time they will not Lisa Ann, Sabina, Lynn, um, Angel 11. You don't come over here and tell me a damn thing. She said, I live in Canada and neither of the children have been found. Angel 11. They really named you wrong for some reason here. Um, it'd be in your best interest to never try to come back to this show again. Yeah. She's one of them that run back and tell what's what, but she wanted to get her 2 cents worth in, saying that they wasn't found. And I know for a fact they were. When Rose and Ava both tell me that they are, they are. The only fatal mistake they did was when they moved Lily's body, the remains, out from under the camper. They left one bone there. Uh, her name was Angel 11. So if y'all see Angel 11 or that Shona or whoever, I'm sure Shona sent her over here. Uh, you will be banned for good. Period. We don't put up with stupidity over here. Um, like I said earlier, I don't give a damn who believes what. Everybody has their own opinion. But let me tell you something. Everything that I'm told from a child, I believe it. Everything. There's nobody going to make me believe different. And when you come over here and you try to say that they're not lying, that I should not be lying that these children are found, you're more saying that these children are lying.
They need to do their research before they come over here and start talking.
They
like
can't because they can't do what I do. And they're jealous about it. It ain't my fault. But anybody who's watching this or watches it later on, if you don't like the truth being told, you don't need to be here.
that.
Because if you say something that's out of line about a child or
They'll be
anything,
kicked out.
you'll be banned from here from good. No, sure wouldn't, Ma'am Jean. But that's what I was saying earlier, that nowadays they've got where, especially if it's got something to do with a child, they will have the child laid to rest when it's none expected. They don't want the public to know right off the bat where these children are laid to rest at. People are so crazy that they would literally go and dig up children. That's how crazy they are. And that's why they don't put everything out right off the bat. But they did say that they went ahead and found her, and she was still in Hawkins County. And just like she said, everything she said, that was the truth. So, yeah. And with Rose and Ava telling me about Jack and Lily, and plus Jack and Lily telling it themselves, I'm gonna believe them over any daggum buddy. The next person comes in here and says something negative, I want y'all to jump all over it. I'm talking about try to hit it so fast that I don't even see it, so it don't get my blood pressure up.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. You lie on Summer, it'd be like that fella over there in the UK. We will not tolerate negativity here,
Or disrespect.
or disrespect the deceased, or disrespect any of my films. I will put your ass on the road quick. Yes, Sabina. And we've done our job. We've done everything we possibly do. They've been found. Summer's been found. Now, we're not going to ever stop talking to these children, but we do need to go ahead and start moving forward and hearing from, trying to help some new missing teens and children. And that's why I'm saying, if you see something that's hot right now that everybody's really into on a child or a teen, but make sure that they have not yet been found and that they speak English. Because like I said, I don't know no Spanish except for a few words, and some people wouldn't like them. So anyway, yeah, that I bet she. Well, I believe she's got a summons to go to court, and it may be here in October. I don't know. October, November 1, probably. But anyhow, when we said Summer's Army, that's not just for her. That's for all children. and you think somebody gonna come over here and start that crap? Yeah, no, see, we won't put up with that. Oh, she'll try to till her britches fall down around her ankles. You see how they hang nearly down to her knees now. Dumb nut. But either way, they're found. So let's just like I said, y'all look up some of the newest ones. Uh, Something that's hot right now. Make sure it's a full clip that tells everything about it. That I don't have to sit and read. That is just a clip, and then we will start with them children as well. And along the line of doing that, we'll start once we get to where we can get out of the house. We'll go up there and I'll do what I come with me to Rose's. It'll be their job after that to get bone fragments from there. So I'm going to keep my word with Rose, just like I said. Kyron, is that how you pronounce it? Kyron. Well, just send me an article on it, but make sure it's the one that where they're talking, so I don't have to just sit and read it. Because half the time I forget what I'm reading. So just make sure it's a little clip like that. And I asked all of you that if y'all know some new hot ones that it's just now kind of taking off, send them to me. They got to be at least above 5 years of age, and um, all we can do is try to help as many as we can. That's all we can do. And you see people that are jealous what they come over here and try to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're such tight family that we're not going to let that ever happen. As soon as they start something like that, I have faith in you guys. If Tanya, if Tanya had been here, she would have said some few choice words, I'm sure. But I thank y'all and I love y'all for everything. Y'all about the only family I got left. And you. But I love y'all. I'm going to go ahead and cut it here, guys. My stomach's growling. I got to find me something to snack on.
I done did.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what time I'll go live after a while. It's already 12:47 here at night. So,
You gotta wake up pretty early.
Anyway, I love y'all. Keep it on your devices. I'll see you after a while.
Don't forget about that, by the way.
What?